Washington Wizards. The man in the middle, 6'10", number 35.
Hello out there. And before we get started, we've got...
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom.
Great story, Allie. Thanks. So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Kyle Lowry, Butler out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Kate Cunningham. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Ivy in at the 2. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. Look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You've got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Bogdanovic. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Here's Oladipo. Fades and shoots. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I like getting Kuzma something going toward the basket. That's a high percentage play for him.
Now Oladipo. Back to Lowry. And the call will be against Kate Cunningham. That's his first foul. Diallo's checked in for Kuzma.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Wizards basketball.
Cunningham against Lowry. Cunningham outside. Diallo. And Grant, no team better than Miami in developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Marty, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The free throw drops for Diallo. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Here's Butler. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Here's Cunningham. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Down low. Bagley, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Butler on the wing. To the paint. Tries yet again. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Bagley, no good. The Heat with the lead. Lowry, right side. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Cunningham against Lowry. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Butler. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Here's Cunningham. 6-point game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo against Bagley. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Oladipo. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Diallo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He sure can
Timeout on the
ride.
floor.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And the Heat call time here.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Bagley. Fall comes in for Diallo. Nunn's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Rondo in for Cunningham. A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurtsevens checked in for Bam Adebayo. Martin comes in for Love. Strus, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Lowry. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, VA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Lowry, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's Rondo. After the basket by Miami. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And the strength of Rondo finishing through contact.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Pass to Strus. Over Ivy. Here's Yurtseven. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
And Fall gets it to go.
One of the more instinctive passers over the last decade. Rondo quickly locates the open man.
Now here's Lowry. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Strus nails the wide open jumper.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Washington trailing. Left side, Rondo. Pass to Ivy. Rondo with it. He's against Martin. Here's Fall. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
First personal foul. Third team.
And that one falls for Hero.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Fall. And Hero grabs the board. Lowry, a good look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lowry's got 5.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots.
And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high-percentage looks.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Ran to Shooters League, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, BA, the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Pass to Love. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. And Fall gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Hero outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Left side Love. Outside Butler. Shoots over Whiteside. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Pass to Rondo. Now here's Whiteside. Out to the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love Rondo down there on the block. Nice move to catch the D off guard.
Rajon Rondo. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami. Squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Victor Oladipo is checked in for Miami.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Pass to Oladipo. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
None against Oladipo. Love with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Off target from outside.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Outside, Rondo. Here's Fall. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo, he's got his 4th assist with that last one. Miami calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For your Wizards, UNC.
Here's Butler. Pass to Strus. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Hero against Cunningham. To the inside. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Kate Cunningham. Wiseman, and he buries his first look.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Martin outside. Pass to Strus. Here's the floater. Wiseman with it, now guarded by Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Butler. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on, crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And the second free throw is good. And there's 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Strus. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Diallo finds Whiteside. The putback. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Strus. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Strus has got 7 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Inside, Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Lets it go from 14. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Diallo passes to Morris. That one rolls around and rims out.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
That one goes in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And the Wizards call time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A new lineup here for Washington. And Miami also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Cunningham against Lowry. A shot to stop the run. Got it. Cunningham's got his second bucket on the night.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Here's Butler. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
So as we conclude the first half, fairly...
With the score, your Wizards, 26.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson along.
They played smart. They took their time and limited.